Nearly 750,000 Americans have now tested positive for the virus, and more than 41,000 of them have died. Today, President Donald Trump said that number would have been much higher if social distancing measures were not taken.
Nobody wants to do this. It's a brutal step. We're going to close down your country. Who ever heard of a thing like this? But we would have had millions of people die if we didn't do this.
Federal health officials say they are closely watching outbreaks across the country as protesters trying to end stay-at-home orders hold events in several states. Meg Oliver has the latest.
As morgues continue to overflow in New York City, these construction workers have been deemed essential in order to construct shelving for dozens of refrigerated trailers. Still, New York's daily toll of coronavirus deaths hit its lowest point in more than 2 weeks. And the state's governor announced an antibody testing survey will begin Monday, a first step in an effort to reopen the economy.
I know people are eager to get on with life. We have a very small margin of error here as we navigate going forward.
But protests pushing back against stay-at-home orders ramped up over the weekend in about a dozen states, and more are scheduled for Monday.
It's the flu. The people who have poor health are always the most vulnerable. God bless them.
Protesters say they're encouraged by President Trump, who has accused some state governors of going too far with stay-at-home orders. Last week, he tweeted, "Liberate Minnesota, Michigan, and Virginia." But some Republican governors say the president is sending mixed messages.
The president's policy says you can't start to reopen under his plan until you have declining numbers for 14 days, which those states and my state do not have. So then to encourage people to go protest the plan that you just made recommendations on Thursday, it just doesn't make any sense.
U.S. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin expects the White House and Democrats will reach an agreement Sunday on a new $450 billion stimulus plan to boost the now drained loan program for small businesses, help hospitals, and increase testing.
That'll be a terrific impact on small business, and it'll also cover unprecedented program of $25 billion for testing.
The stimulus plan could go to the Senate Monday, the House on Tuesday, and the president's desk for a signature on Wednesday. Meg Oliver, CBS News, Newark, New Jersey.